haven't heard from him in a long time, months.
Oh.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I hope
Okay.
so.
You ready?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
Paul. Get her, Ray.
Nothing says guilty dog like when you turn around and her head snaps back really fast. Yeah, it's
Thanks, Phil.
This is the last group, right?
Yep.
I'm sitting here trying to figure out what the hell's bouncing on my screen. You placed the big square right in the bottom left of my screen. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Analysis indicates
It's Bouncy Troll.
evidence of corruption. Hypothesis. Cahoon reanimated this specimen and enhanced it. Further.
Okay, evidently Morgan doesn't like Mother because she ran under the desk.
So he's a reanimated corpse? Let's put him back in that grave.
Okay.
Sorry,
Flame.
I was trying to
Oh,
figure out where
I'm used to
everybody was gonna
DPS in this,
stand.
so talk me through it.
don't
Okay.
die, number one.
And we got a
Aw,
couple
man.
people that haven't been with us in a couple of weeks too, so we've changed things out a little.
I'll handle Crusher. You just handle the guys in the middle there.
I guess Sasha and I will be on Hexer duty. I'm in DPS. Mahi, if you would rather DPS, I can heal. It doesn't matter to me.
So I'm not really worried about the boss, right? Because he just kind of stands there. I'm more worried about the
No, it's just
Well-
dogs and the.
putting DPS on them once, basically keep all those guys right around Zul, so as much as our, the splash damage and stuff
Okay.
can take him out as well. And like I said, I'll handle the crushers. Just
Do
need to-
the dog things? Do they like if I taunt one, do the others come?
in this initial poll, they
Okay.
Yeah, basically,
I'll just lay
Right.
down my AOE and whoever people can
Yeah.
run to me.
Raid's gonna try and stack on where I put the X, more or less. We will keep all the ads in the middle at first, focusing, trying to AOE them down unless Flay has to pull the Crusher out. But then as soon as the Krogs and the Blood Hexer are down, we basically nuke Zul. I will hero probably just before this first Crusher is dead. And then we're pretty much staying stacked in the middle and just burning Zul. The Krogs will come up first. If they are chewing on you out in the raid, run into the metal so that the Val can taunt them and we try and AoE them down. Sasha and I will crowd control the hexers that come up, and our goal is to get Zul past 40% before we get a second set of hexers. If we can get him past 40, then we can deal with the hexers and no more other ads are spawning. The really tricky part of the transition is when he does hit 40, a tank needs to be right there to get him and turn him away from the raid. He's gonna want to keep him in the middle if you can, but there's a tank swap mechanic that becomes very important. If you have Dark Revelation on you, run out, but try and run either to the diamond here or the moon over there, so that you're kind of within range for Calixa and I to dispel your minions. And then when we get to phase 2, then we start getting Death Wish on people, which means you will start running out towards the edge to commit suicide. So we have to dispel that off of you, preferably when you're out of the raid a little bit, because when we dispel it, it's going to do raid-wide damage, and more of those minions are going to spawn. So we'll have to get rid of those quickly, or people get feared, and it just turns into chaos. I would expect that Healbot shows up. I don't use Healbot, so I'm not sure. So really, as soon as we get these first ads dead, blow your cooldowns on Zul and try and get him down to 40 very quickly. It is. This fight could use about 3 less mechanics, and it'd be great.
Cahoon is definitely the other hand's middle finger. I don't know if you guys have done it on LFR, but running orbs sucks.
I have
did that
not
once.
done that one.
Wait, is that the new raid?
No, that's the final boss of this
Final
one.
boss.
Oh, final boss in this one. Okay.
Oh, you thought this was the final boss? No.
No, I couldn't remember which raid he was in.
It's much too easy.
No, the final boss for the new one is Jaina, and Jaina is ass.
Okay.
Well, it depends on which raid you go into, right?
No, everyone does for the last part.
Everybody
everyone
does
the
Jaina.
same thing.
Oh my.
But
They just
Jaina
swapped
sucks
the
on
alliance
LFR.
They swapped the alliance over to Horde, and we attack Jaina.
Oh, screw that. I'll never do that raid then.
It just sucks on LFR because, unlike many other bosses, you cannot ignore mechanics. I watched on the run from the ship to where Jaina is out on the ocean. I watched an entire raid, with the exception of like me and a tank, get ice blocked because they didn't dodge the tornadoes and the ice bombs. I was like, oh my god, I should just quit now.
The wall is horrible.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to figure out. Like, I know where it is now, but it's not very obvious where that is. right, let's give it a shot.
Hang on. We have a cat coming up. He's deciding the best path of attack to land on keyboards and mice.
Well, the best thing to do would be wait till you pull and then jump on your keyboard.
Well, that's what he's trying to wait for.
Smart cat.
He is. He's very smart.
Daggone.
Knock on
I
wood.
guess
My
I
cat
need to-
doesn't like desks.
I think I need to go do some dailies with this guy. Dang, Flay, you got me by like 100k health.
Oh,
Oh, who needs stones? Okay, Flay's got a stone.
I'm
Tanks
stoned.
have them.
So,
I'm at-
Cal?
I'm at 389
Sure.
equipment level.
I'm at
That's from-
373.
That's from the what you call it, their Dark Shores.
Karen's stoned.
Karen.
You can't just go blurting it out like that.
All right, well, let's go. On you, Val. I'll pull Crusher off.
Alright. Start the count.
Oh, you want me to? There you go.
Going in.
3, 2, 1.
Also, you don't want to stand in front of the Crusher. Pull the Crusher out.
3, 2, 1.
Pull the Crusher back. Crusher's down.
Run out, Sasha.
I pull one. Run to me if you get him on you.
I got bone.
I've been new Crusher.
Four, three, two, one.
Crusher going out. Frick.
Big ring
Sorry about that. Zul's up.
coming. Hexer up.
Get those hexers dead.
I'm dead.
Cheered.
Putting Zul in the center. I'm at 6 stacks. I need a swap if you
Got
can. I'm dead.
What's this red stuff?
That's the stuff that he put stacks on you, and if
I got
you
Death
either
Wish.
die or
Thank you.
when you get swapped off, if you don't get, you got to move out to the edge. That's you drop your stacks and it turns into that red stuff, just like that.
I'm jumping off the edge. Me too, apparently.
Why
Alright.
when we have no tanks?
So yeah, as
Aw,
soon as
close too.
watch your stacks. I think the recommended is swap on 3. But once the other tank has it, run out to an edge and try to drop the red schmutz out there. You'll have that however many seconds stack before the stack drops. I think it's like 12 or 11. I don't remember. All depends on where it is on the countdown. Final
Oh, that
count.
was perfect.
What was that?
Well, I was on the mammoth and I jumped off halfway through the jump across the chasm, and as the two guys fell into the nether, he says, "Thanks, buddy. Thanks for nothing."
He flipped you to the bird on the way down too.
I'll be right back and we get a drink.
Wow, that was 22%.
Yeah, if we can re-crowd control those hexers, let's try and do that. Yeah, I'll try and mark them. Yeah. Because I turned mine into a frog, so it gets really tiny. Yeah, so it's pretty small.
But they're so much easier to get a hold of. I mean,
Back. Thank you. And I can confirm that the taunt only works on one dog.
What's that?
If I throw my taunt, it only works on one of the stupid dogs. The other 3 just kind of ignored me.
Oh no!
What happened?
Karen stoned again.
Oh my. Alright, they have clinics for that.
Oh, well, thank you. I actually can make those.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to go feed my
Thanks.
little doggies. I will be right back.
Well, I'm gonna go grab some food for my belly. Oh wait, never mind. I got so many snacks at my desk, it's not even funny.
Now, or you can actually say, get to my belly.
Get in my belly. Oh, Fission's died.
How'd that happen?
And she wanted to feed the dogs.
Wow, they were hungry.
Well, where did she die?
They actually get her dogs. Game of Thrones.
I don't know, she's on the other side of the boss.
Oh. She run all the way around and drop in?
No, she's right there on the platform.
That's what I mean. I didn't see ads
Yeah.
come after her, but
I'm back.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
She
You're
died.
fourth.
Baby doggies have been fed.
So has the floor.
Looks like Steel's trying to come online.
Yeah, he said
Oh.
there was a huge update for it that he got.
Well, if he comes in, I'll grab my mage. Who's that?
Turducken?
Phil.
Yeah.
Turducken.
We have some good names in our guild.
Yep.
Where's Hammer Time?
He's out in Portland this week for work.
Did you guys see what I named my pirate guy?
That was a good
Yes.
name.
Yeah.
What happened to Visions?
Fire pancake, I think.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you manage to die all the way over there?
I went to the bathroom. I don't know.
Oh, no.
That's one hell of a power poop.
Thank you. I was thinking that.
Grapes are so tasty. How would you not know?
Wow, cool.
Oh, good.
Sitting on it for so long, does it now? Did the test have a butt grease in it? You're welcome.
I so thought he said butt grease.
Butt grease. Although, you never know.
Are we?
That's understandable. Yeah. You start forgetting stuff after too long.
Yes, Visions. Weekends are
TV.
mean.
You're not up on the platform there?
No, I'm in a really weird spot. I can't just jump back down. It's weird.
Ah. Maybe that was part of the whole floor pancaking. Ah.
For you to say.
Yeah.
You could say that again. Oh wait, maybe not.
Neo's troubles are spreading.
Somehow I also ended up on walk. How do I go back to run?
It's
on your
either-
keypad.
Either
Or
the
unlock.
numlock or the slash or a backslash.
Oh, wait, numlock.
Let's
Is
go.
that
It's
Auto
the
run?
slash on your number.
numpad
pad.
slash?
Yep, that was it. Thank you.
Did y'all beat him yet?
Hey.
Yep.
22%.
Alright, I'll go home now.
Get your buns in here.
Get in here, because I'm going to get my mage.
Yeah, you want to swap
Oh.
out, Val?
You didn't tell me
Yep.
Val was in tanking. I can't play then. He's got to keep tanking.
Oh look, I have twinkle toes. I poop and sparkles.
Why?
Hey, Where's
Mine
Homer?
says I'm sparkly, magically clean inside and out.
Because you got a shower.
I'm not sure how, or not sure I want to know how I'm clean inside and out.
I got poop and sparkles. It's a Neo shower. Oh, wait.
Just for that, I'm gonna whip my shaft out.
Oh, I already got mine out.
Oh my.
Yes, oh my.
People.
He's been running around on the floor behind me.
Yeah, mine's actually name shaft though.
Your cat?
Nope. Take a look. Come take a look at my shaft. He's one bad mother clicker.
Oh, your chicken. That's his name, Shaft. That's funny. Did you name him that?
Yup.
That was funny.
Shaft.
Oh, that song.
Thank you.
So I have to say, I'm not crazy about the way they made the chickens. I forgot what patch that is, or that was.
It's kind of small. They should make them a little bit bigger.
They rounded them out or something. They look-
It's like all the pets got tiny. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, like that little tree I gave Tree. I was so excited to give it to her, and then it ended up being like a millimeter tall. Couldn't even see it.
They stopped giving the pet steroids.
Biscuits them to make them bigger.
Oh, we can have to get the biscuits. I'm gonna stone flay again.
Yeah.
Ooh, like
Somebody say biscuits?
Oh, you need cookies?
Oh, I got
Grab
it.
some already.
Everybody's got. Okay.
Those are Warlock soul stealing cookies.
It's alright, I don't have a stole. I'm a ginger, right? You didn't know that Dranae could be gingers, did you? Oh, thank you.
So, Val, since you are here with the mage, do you want to be the other sheeper?
Sure.
I will be backup crowd control for those hexers. We're gonna try and keep them crowd controlled all the way through Zul's death.
Okay. Which side do you want me on?
Well,
Or do they just spawn everywhere?
yeah, they kind of spawn everywhere, so what Sasha and I did, she would call which one she was taking, and then I would take whichever other one.
Okay. Wow, what the heck is that thing? Is that a costume? The moth?
Yeah, it's a homemade party mask.
Oh, right, okay.
Did you see this
It's a toy.
weird chicken?
What? Oh, yeah, I have him.
The
yeah.
bush chicken.
Yeah.
Reminds me of something from Looney Tunes.
Alright, so what was Val doing so I can do what he was doing?
Same thing you were doing last week.
But he was at the pally?
Yeah.
Alright. Here we go.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
big guy out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Or not. Awesome.
Run out, Sasha. Hexer's coming up at circle.
I've
And
got circle. Circle shoot.
pressure's up.
Got the pressure.
4,
45. Pushing him, we only get Crocs.
Pull the pressure up. See up.
Get ready to re-sheep those hexers.
Where's okay. Where are they? I've got moon.
One's at circle.
Oh, you got moon.
That's all.
I've got circle.
Death wish.
Circle's good.
Circle's good.
We're not steel.
I got 3 stacks.
Yeah, I got him on me.
Oh, I thought you said you got it, sorry. Crap, that was me. I wasn't paying attention.
That's right.
Or was
I'll
that you?
move him out to the.
4, 3, 1.
Death wish on me.
I got him.
Ready.
I'm dead.
Bringing him back in a little bit. Moving away from the minions that are
Death
coming.
wish.
Soulstone, I'm up.
I got 3 stacks.
Got him.
Here comes those ghosty.
Go run away and drop your stack.
I'm feared.
Death wish.
Death wish. I'm good.
I died. But you still got this.
You can do it.
2, 1.
Alright.
Oh,
2%.
son of a-
1%, 2%.
He got down to .4
Get him.
like
Get him
twice.
up to 3. Alright, 2. Stay alive, stay alive. Oh. It's those damn.
1.7543. Never mind.
It's like a yo-yo.
That sucks.
He got down
Death
to
wish.
.4 like 3 times.
The Ickers. The Ickers are getting by
I
it.
didn't want to die.
Go, Mai.
Go, Trude.
Alright, so this next time I'm gonna remember to get as far away before I drop my blood.
2, 1.
So close.
That sucked.
So close.
Good try, though, guys. Holy crap.
I mean, we did 115% of his health.
Well, you know.
He just kept getting slightly healed.
Yeah, that death wish is bad. I don't know. I mean, besides healers, do other people have like a dispel that?
I've
Yeah.
actually saved some people, so I've finally got it set up where I can respond quickly if you're in range of me.
Yeah, sadly, really, only Karen and I are the ones that can deal with those minions. I don't know if anybody else has a purge. I don't think spell steal works.
What about decurse? Is it a curse?
Well, yeah, with the minions, they basically have a shield on them, so they're getting purged. That's removing a beneficial magic effect, and that kills them instantly. But if I'm feared, I can't do it, or if I'm too far away. And Karen has a long cooldown, and she has to target hers. It's an area of effect.
I can go get the priest if you want.
All right.
Okay, we
Take
got
2.
this.
I think we're good now,
5, 4, 3,
unless you wanted to.
1.
Just gonna leave the crusher here.
Run out, Mahi. Hexer coming up at Triangle and Moon.
Where's the other one? Got him. Triangle is sheep.
Crusher's up.
Somebody needs to run out.
Rolls up. Steel, if you can pull. Yeah, thank you.
Frogs are incoming, but
I
you
gotta pull the crusher out.
gotta bring the Krogs in, guys. I can't go get them.
Crusher coming back. Oh, gotta switch.
Death Wish on value.
I got Soul.
Thanks.
Run out, Steel.
Taking the Crusher
Resheeping
with
triangle.
Crusher came back.
I see that.
Well, that's because.
Alright, you want-
him. Wait a second.
Go ahead.
Got him.
Uh-oh. What's it called? Got him. I got Crusher. Running out.
There's a Hexer that's been unsheepied. It has been re-sheepied.
Kill that Ichor.
I died for you.
Alright, I died.
Really need to get this Crusher down.
Triangle is back, sheep.
There goes the Crusher.
Leave try and go alone.
I'm dead.
Good news is we pushed him for that next round game.
Yeah.
It's just the Crusher was a lot higher in health than I was expecting to.
Yeah.
Death wish. Bye. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, holy crap. We're getting this consistently down below 10%.
Good job.
Four, three, two, one.
So
I've had-
is stuff breaking the
Yes.
blood hexer?
Yep.
All right. Is it spells or
I don't
Yeah,
know.
blood on the
Whatever
floor.
it was broke it about 3 times in a row.
blood on the floor?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we should.
But we're gonna want to kill the Crusher first because the Crusher can
Yeah,
cause problems for the tank.
totally. If at all possible.
Just keep in mind, as soon as those hexers get released, they're gonna spawn a blood.
If they only spawn one each, that's good. If they spawn multiple each, that's bad.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it should only be one. Whenever they hit 100% energy, they spawn one.
Because whenever they kept getting chain broken, and it might have been that blood on the floor that they just kept sending Ickers everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will keep spawning them, but there's some time between them spawning. I think if they get that buff from the Crusher, though, then they're just gonna chain cast them. I can't get rid of the minions fast enough because I have to. I mean, I have a macro that I'm mashing.
Right, Frey. Yeah, I think we should at least try to do that. Like Steel said, if we got to get that Crusher down.
Right, so maybe as soon as Zul transitions, everybody focus on the Crusher.
Okay.
Okay.
And Flay is tanking the Crusher.
Ideally, unless we need to do it's still up and we need to do a switch off, and which case Steel may have it, but hopefully it'll be dead before that happens.
Okay. And what about the Hexers? We still not killing them?
Well, when we get the Crusher dead, then we don't need a tank.
Yeah.
So that
switch.
Steel and Flake can properly swap off there. So then, like, maybe Ration can pull in the Hexers, or, Frey and Nubler go out and stun them or whatever, and we'll switch. Because the problem is that we need 2 tanks for Zul when he switches over.
Okay, I get you. So we're gonna just AOE the Hexers if somebody can get them to the center, basically. Okay.
But one at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, if we can manage that, that'd be good.
Alrighty.
Everybody's ready, it looks like. Even though we didn't
Let's
do a
go.
test.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, leaving the Crusher here.
3, 2, 1.
Hexer at Triangle and Moon.
I got moved.
Barry's on triangle.
Where's she?
And the Crusher.
50%.
Running a diamond.
Got Crusher.
Crusher's up. He's about to go. You're gonna have to bring the Krogs to me, guys.
One Crusher.
Two. They're on play. I'm at 3 stacks.
Can you hold? Just coming back. I got Soul.
Blood up.
Death Wish.
I got
Three stacks.
Zool.
Heading out.
Icker coming. Oh crap. Got 3 stacks.
I got
4 stacks.
Death Wish.
Alright, it's all you, Flay. I'm dead again for the second time, so I ain't coming to get her anymore.
Death Wish.
I'm at 8 stacks.
You can do it, Flay. You're usually like 3rd or 4th in heals. Come on. Everything else dead?
74,000 per.
Death Wish.
Everything else dead.
Thank you.
Alright, just kite him.
Heal.
If he's the only thing left in the other than the minions, you might be able to kite him.
Five percent. 4%.
Dang, here.
3. Who can do it? 2.
Pop the cooldowns.
1.
Eat your cookies.
You got it.
Yay!
Oh,
Yes.
And the dishes are still on the table.
Mass rescue.
Well, it wasn't pretty, but we did it.
Nothing but sanguicell.
Take it.
I feel
oh, we
exhausted.
did it.
Well,
Oh.
mass rescue.
Ooh, I got a tome for taming blood beasts.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that only dropped in heroic. That's cool.
Congrats.
I got
We've
a
been playing
sanguicell.
heroic all this time.
Yeah, that's the problem. The rope.
I got a sanguicell. Everybody else is jealous.
I got it
I
first.
got a sanguicell too.
Me too.
So sanguine.
Indeed. We can extend the lockout now.
Anybody want this cloak?
Yeah, I'm gonna lock it out just in case.
Well, are we going to go on or are we going to leave on that high note?
Well, I have no idea where the hell to even go to
Where
get
do we
to the
go
next.
now?
Yeah. What?
Who knows how to get where we're going?
I'm gonna go talk to Mother.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
Hello.
snap.
Oh!
my.
That
Yes,
hurt.
snap! Guess what? I'm in
We
combat.
jumped in.
Oh, there's huh.
I guess we're starting.
Oh.
Ruin on some.
Yeah, I think we're dead.
That
What the
hurt.
hell?
Oh, don't worry,
See
guys.
a
I got
Titan console.
I have an
Oh, I don't got this. I got him down to 99%.
Sweet.
Did you guys fall down in the abyss?
I did.
I fell down to the next level.
I went
Somebody-
to like the edge of the thing and it gave me something from the boss.
Well,
I saw somebody down the hole.
So, do we jump down?
I don't know. I just walked over to the center of the thing and it fell
Let's
away.
see what happens here.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that was...
Not where Noob
Uh-oh.
went.
Stop.
Somebody
Not where
just-
Noob went.
We wipe on ledges.
This
Why are we here?
This seriously seems like an OSHA hazard. I'm going to contact my union rep and file a grievance.
I'm sure it won't matter because your union reps are probably
I
those
don't think we should have
ones
jumped
from the
down
hordes.
here.
goblins.
He's down there, Mithrix the Unraveled.
Ah, see. Oh,
Good
how the
timing.
hell am I in combat? Oh, because somebody else has gotten in combat.
Oh, what the
Watch
heck?
out, AoE.
So we're jumping down then?
Probably, if we do, it should be all at the same time.
Yeah.
Prob.
Just putting it out there. Like, not
Anyone
like that.
want to try having me levitate them?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
I will pass on that because I could glide down, but just be mindful if you float into the boss.
Gray just died.
Oh, crap. Really?
I think that means we
Hey,
all
thank you,
need to
Dad.
jump at the
what's
same
that?
time.
Yeah. Oh.
That was not.
That didn't look successful.
It was
My-
successful, thank you. But
So are we all jumping in or not?
Karen's levitating us.
Yeah, I'm charmed at this point, so.
We're all just gonna be dead down here in a minute.
Pretty much.
That's alright.
I think I'll tab and watch the fight.
So, just so you guys know, these bubbles that everyone's stuck in, when we do this for real, you need to push them out of it by hitting them.
3, 2,
That was
Tried that.
echoing.
Stuck in one.
I'm in an oblivion sphere.
Green. And those green bubbles that appear help purge the annihilation, I think. What I remember.
We gotta listen to this guy.
Yeah, he's another one that tickles my ear hair. There's got to be an easier way down. I mean, it's no problem for me because I can glide. But
The levitate worked, but can't levitate everybody.
I just
In
zoomed on
LF
boss.
In LFR, they always just jumped and died, and then jumped again.
Sweet.
What's
Sounds
this
the right
console
way.
do?
Hang on.
Yeah, that's a good question. What does the console do?
I wonder if it starts the fight.
I don't know. I clicked it.
No, there's an orb.
Guess we gotta watch a video.
I wonder if a Warlock Gateway would work.
We could just count down and all jump in.
Well, let's see if we can place one down there, Fissions.
You can't.
5,
I made it down, no
It's too
problem.
far.
3,
Oh, great.
We're all just jumping in.
2,
I didn't really get hurt when I zoomed at him.
What I remember of the video, got to face into the.
Until he does that.
3, 2, 1.
Knock people out of bubble land.
Got him.
I'm in the bubble, thank you. I'm still in.
Face into the wall if you could.
How do you knock them?
Hit him.
Hit 'em.
Attack 'em.
Bonk 'em.
But you probably
just
only want
keep
one
attacking
person
them.
to attack at a time. If you have
Got him.
3, 2,
Imminent ruin.
imminent ruin, you want to run away.
Somebody clicking.
Oh, I couldn't.
1.
Oh, that's a tall thing.
Also, running through green bubbles lowers the stack of annihilation that's on you.
1.
Yeah.
Tried that, but somebody came and stole all my bubbles.
I'm sorry, that was me. I was grabbing your balls.
Oh.
So basically, tanks, you want to get him up against a wall, facing the wall.
Yeah.
You guys both want to be in front of him, and you want to switch off every time he hits you with what is it
Essence
called?
shear.
Essence shear. That's correct. And then you'll want to run around and get orbs if you can get orbs. For the rest of us, we want to stay about 5 yards apart from one another. And if you get if you get the imminent ruin or whatever, you want to run as far away from the raid as you can, preferably away from where the boss is. And whenever you get stacks of annihilation, which almost all of his abilities are going to put stacks of annihilation on it, those little green orbs are going to spawn around you, so pick those up. If you only have a couple stacks of annihilation, leave those orbs for somebody that has more than you. And then he does that crazy blast thing, obliteration blast. You just want to sidestep that and not have it hit you. The oblivion spheres, if somebody is in there, like priests can use that rescue thing they have to pull somebody out, or they do become attackable, so like Ration could yank somebody out of the sphere. Otherwise, one person should go and attack them. It'll knock them out of the sphere. But as long as they're in their sphere, they're getting stacks of annihilation on them.
And if you're melee, you can get stuck in the sphere too.
Yes.
Can my priest pull someone out of the sphere?
Yes. The priest yank thing that you have.
Yeah, don't waste your ice block because it just keeps you in the sphere.
Yeah. Yeah,
Ranged
wait
attacks
for...
were.
Go ahead.
Sorry,
Range-
I was just
yeah, range
answering
does
new.
work. Range does work. But you don't want like two people attacking from different angles because that'll just bounce the person around in the sphere. But those get put on particular people, so that's why we're kind of staying spread out. And if we get an area where there's too many spheres, raid will kind of move around. That's just phase 1. We'll see if we can get through that. So
Is somebody assigned as a ranged person assigned to get the people out? Or
well, there's going to be 2 spheres at any one time.
okay. I can work on spheres.
Yeah. I switched over to heals just because I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of raid-wide damage until we figure this out.
Yeah, I'd say this is going to be chaotic.
Oh, I got him down to 89% last time.
And play, we just need to stay against the wall, but separated so that it does a cone. So I couldn't realize
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was a cone until later too.
Yeah, can
Yeah.
you see him from up here?
I can.
All
I got
right.
it targeted.
Yep, so do I. See his wings? Maybe if I'm going to fly in and head right behind him. I'll take the left wing as we're facing him. So it would be his right wing. I'll fly for that and try to stand back in that area. And then if you wanted to go on the other side, and we'll try to work him back there. That way he
Alright.
doesn't.
That way
move
everybody
and
else just
trample.
jumps kind of straight down because I can do my
Exactly.
leap to get over there.
Yep. There goes Noob.
There goes Noob.
I managed to do it
Doing
without
a lap.
going down the hole.
Did a lap.
Yeah, so tanks should probably jump first, and then healers, and then DPS.
All right, so Flay, let's jump on 2.
Well, let's do ready check. And then I'll do a pull count, and I'll just glide on down and on down after me.
5,
I'll give you a second head start because my leap's pretty cool.
2, 1.
You beat me.
Yeah, my leap doesn't float. I forgot about that part.
Stuck in an orb.
I
Thank
got
you.
her.
Got boss.
Thank you.
Go ahead and grab your ball.
Balls grabbed. I still got 8 stacks though, so I'm gonna grab.
Yeah.
1.
I'm at 6 stacks still.
3, 2, 1.
Grabbing him. All right, I got down to 2 stacks at least.
All right, grabbing other people's balls.
3, 2, 1.
Ah, I'm clear.
Fear on me.
All right, I got boss.
You?
Just jump.
3, 2,
Thanks.
1.
Ow. Oh, I'm charming it.
Three, 2, 1.
Got him.
Fear on me.
Crap, I'm stuck in a sphere.
And again.
It's weird. Somebody knock Flay out of a sphere. I need him to come
I
grab
got him.
Brand, you need to grab some orbs.
Oh man, I got stuck in a sphere. Can somebody knock me out?
We're with you. Oh,
Still stuck in a
Oh,
sphere.
66%. Get ready.
All right, I'm out of the sphere.
All right, we're gonna have to grab these ads and pull them on the opposite side of the
Stuck in a
rooms.
bubble.
I just got knocked into another
I
sphere.
got one.
I'm in a sphere again, so I can't get out.
Yeah, I'm stuck too.
All right, I got the one
Yeah,
ad.
you gotta grab the ads. They need to be 40 yards apart, so take them to different sides of the room. Focus
that's-
on one ad and then the other.
Okay, I'm free finally.
I'm stuck.
Trying to get you out.
I know. It's just you were knocking me through the long way.
I should maybe watch a video.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, I think
We
that
got
won't
too
help
many
you, bro.
spheres.
I've done this
Plus-
now far, but it was a mess.
Plus side is we've just seen all the mechanics for it.
Yeah, it just alternates between phase 1 and phase 2. We can call it there. At least you've kind of seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that was cool.
Awesome. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
I mean,
Hello,
it's-
everyone.
Portal coming
It's pretty doable. The trick is positioning. We got a little too spread out. Like, you want to be loosely spread out, but not too spread out, so that we can kind of place the spheres around the room and we don't get too many of them.
We need to try to keep them out of the middle so that our tanks don't end up in them as much.
Right. Yeah, that too.
One of them, I went to get an orb, and all of a sudden it turned into a sphere, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Yeah, and those spheres don't go away.